Hi Leo, welcome to October 2014. In October, you realize you can't do everything yourself. No woman is an island, and you're ready to fill up your intellectual and emotional cups. You're going to find that you're very hungry for knowledge and mental stimulation. So you're ready to socialize and get out there and network. You're really interested in learning new things. Libra is 3 signs from you, and Libra rules that area of your life that has to do with social networking, emailing, writing, speaking, teaching. So when planets move into Libra, they harmonize with your Leo planets, and it really gets the mind going, very stimulated to get things done. So you're going to be very busy in October. I think you're going to enjoy it. It is very rocky. I'm calling it Rocktober, moving from sweet September into rocky Rocktober because there's 2 eclipses. And the first eclipse is a total lunar eclipse in Aries, lunatic eclipse. And so, you know, people will be off balance. Some people will be emotionally unstable. And for you, it forms a grand fire trine. So you may actually like the energy. It's like a kite, because when you take the moon in Aries on October 8th and you couple it with Uranus, it is in harmony with Jupiter in Leo in your sign and Mars in Sagittarius, another sister sign, and in the area of true love, romance, sexuality, risk-taking, having fun, your children, being athletic. So you're feeling really uplifted by this Aries energy. And the tail on the kite is the Libra. So, and that's pouring positive energy into you. So Libra sextiles Leo, it sextiles Sagittarius, but it opposes Aries. So it's a kite. So you have a grand fire trine with the Aries, the Leo, and the Sagittarius, and the tail on the kite is the Libra, pushing you forward. And this is a wonderful energy for you to really look at, where do I want to be in 6 months? Where do I want to be in a year from now? What is my future vision for my life? What is my spirituality? In other words, this area, Aries, is 9 signs from you. It rules your spiritual foundation. And so having a strong spiritual foundation in these crazy times that we're moving through is the key. The stronger you are connected to your soul, your authentic self, the stronger you're connected to your higher self, the better off you're going to be. Because day to day, things are very intense and very crazy. And Aries is a sister sign harmonizing with you. Mars is in Aries, which is the ruler of the lunar eclipse, and Uranus is in Aries, which brings us back to Mars, which is the ambassador. All of them are supporting the Leos at this time. And so this is a wonderful time for you to be networking and connecting and writing and publishing and producing and marketing and promoting yourself and promoting your services and promoting anything that you're doing. It is a great time for that. Now, there are some curveballs here. One is that Mercury retrogrades October 4th through the 21st. It starts out through the 25th. See, it's already retrograde. Retrograde. Okay, so Mercury retrogrades October 4th through the 25th. It starts out in Scorpio at 2 degrees Scorpio, and then it backs into Libra on the 10th. And so first you're looking at your foundation, you're looking at what can I do to strengthen my foundation, you're looking at where you live and how that's working for you. And then it moves into that very busy area, the Libra area, which is the social media, your thought patterns, your habit patterns, your intellectual pursuits, and your perception of your world, your universe. And so in Libra, it harmonizes with you. Scorpio squares you. It challenges you. Now, there's a lot of intensity because this is a total lunar eclipse and Uranus and Pluto are squaring off. Now, that isn't so much about you, although you've been going through changes in how you work, how you run your business, how you take care of your health, your beliefs. What do you believe is possible? What, have there been any kind of legal challenges with you? Have there been any kind of craziness around travel? And, so the Pluto-Uranus is affecting all of us. There's 2 more squares with these guys. And when they're like this, they're like gangsters. The final one is December 14th for this year. And then the final Pluto-Uranus square will be March 17th, 2015. Once those 2 bad guys separate from each other, the craziness in the world that we're seeing will start to fade off, and the craziness we experience in our lives will start to drop by the wayside, which is good news. But they're on with this total lunar eclipse, this Aries eclipse on the 8th. Now again, it's not so much about the Leos that are being affected by Pluto and Uranus unless you have planets in the cardinal signs. Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, then Pluto and Uranus may be affecting them. The big thing for Leo, which is very challenging, is the Saturn. And Saturn, it can feel like a monster in Scorpio because it's like roadblock after roadblock, or, one challenging situation after another challenging situation. Maybe a health situation comes up or a dental situation comes up. Saturn rules bones. And so it feels like you're just, climbing up a mountain with a boulder on your back with Saturn squaring like this. Now, Saturn does move into Sagittarius in December. So most of you are done with Saturn. But for those of you born in the last few days of Leo, at the end, in August, you are feeling Saturn in 2015 as well, because Saturn's going to come back into Scorpio in 2015 and go back to about 27 degrees, 26 degrees Scorpio, and then move forward again. And so you're going to get 3 passes of Saturn crossing over any late degree Leo planets and early degree Virgo planets. So I have great empathy for those of you struggling with Saturn, because I've got so many planets in Leo, so I understand the challenge. You just have to navigate it. Now, one of the things that you may realize is that what Saturn is doing with you is building a new foundation. And so, maybe you need a new doctor, maybe you need a new spouse, maybe you need a new accountant, maybe you need whatever it is. As painful as Saturn can be at times, it is bringing you to better people, better relationships, a stronger foundation. And that is the intention of Saturn in this area of your life, although at times it can feel like Satan torturing you. But it really is Saturn reworking your foundation. The stronger your foundation, the stronger you are in life. The stronger your foundation, the more effective you're going to be in life. Now, heading into October, and you may be feeling this in late September, sweet September turns into Rocktober. On October 1st, the moon is in Capricorn, coupled with Pluto. So right away, we go into October, and it's fireworks. And that moon, coupled with Pluto, the sun then squares Pluto on October 4th, and anything that happens with the sun affects you because your ruling planet is the sun. That's why new moons and full moons affect you too, because a new moon means the moon is coupled with the sun. A full moon means the moon is opposing the sun. And so the sun opposes Uranus on October 7th. So, buckle your seatbelt, get ready for some rocky, curveballs thrown at you, challenges thrown at you. But again, it's not as intense as if you were a cardinal sign. But you're still feeling it because you're ruled by the sun, and anytime the sun is challenged, you feel that energy, and you have to make changes. Now, the way out for you with the Aries lunar eclipse is through this Jupiter energy and the Mars in the area of creative self-expression and taking advantage of opportunity. Now, I do give to you the Mercury retrograde tool, how to navigate Mercury retrograde. And, you know, life goes on, business goes on. If something breaks down and you got to buy something new, just save the sales receipt just in case you get a lemon computer or a lemon car. You want to be able to take it back, because with Mercury, it always is redo this, redefine this, reapply for this. And so if you can wait to start the new job till the last week, till Mercury is direct on the 25th, that's the best way to go. For you, October is a great month, and it does have its challenges, and we're all moving through them. But for you, the more you connect to what is true for you, what really matters to you, your authentic self, who you really are, the stronger you're going to feel. And you could even be uplifting others as they're going through, you know, challenges and upheavals in their life, given this Pluto-Uranus energy. For you, it's very positive because Aries is in harmony with your Leo planets. Jupiter is in harmony with anything you have in Leo or Aries or Sagittarius or Libra or Gemini. And the Libra energy is very harmonious to the Leo. It sextiles you, so it stimulates you, it encourages you, it feeds you. And that's why you're hungry for new knowledge. You're hungry for mental stimulation and social interaction. So get out there and roam in your jungle and, you know, be open to new insights and new understandings, new ways of doing things, using new technology. The Sun will conjunct Mercury on October 16th. There could be a message for you on that day. And it has to do with, you know, any social media you're using, any style of writing, or maybe it's something, you know, like some perception of reality that you've been looking at. You know, you're ready to step back and really look at, you know, your attitude about something. You know, attitude is everything. And if we, you know, step back and look at something with a fresh perspective, it opens things up. And you know, really using your creative talents to promote your work in the world, promote your service in the world, promote what you're doing in the world, and just feel good about what you're doing. Venus will sextile Mars on the 20th, which is lovely. And then the Sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd. Venus enters Scorpio on the 23rd. And there's a Scorpio solar eclipse on the 23rd. Now, this eclipse is in harmony with Neptune. There's no ugly planets like Pluto and Uranus is on the Aries eclipse, total lunar eclipse. This is a partial solar eclipse, and it's in harmony with Neptune. And it's in harmony with Mars because by the time we get to the 23rd, Mars is at 28 degrees Sagittarius, getting ready to go into Capricorn, and it's in harmony with the Sun and the Moon and Venus, all at 0 degrees Scorpio. So this could be, for some of you, you're finding a new home, you're moving, you're getting wonderful financing, you're getting support from partners, and it is a wonderful energy for you, or it's just a wonderful relationship time for you because Mars is in that area of true love and romance. Neptune is in the area of shared intimacy, deep intimacy, sexuality, shared resources, and it's in harmony with this moon. So it's not a malefic when it's in harmony. And yeah, it's a bit challenged because it's retrograde, but it's still in harmony with the Scorpio solar eclipse, and it's at 0 degrees. This is the last Scorpio eclipse we will have until 2032. So this is the last one that will be in this area. So some of you will be moving, or some of you have already moved. And now's the time for you to really strengthen your foundation, strengthen your inner being, pull up your personal power, and get your finances in order. You may find that it's easier to do this, that you're getting help. You're getting really good loans at this time for what you need. Maybe you're buying a property. You know, maybe you're refinancing something, and it's a good deal for you, and it's very supportive for you. Maybe you're starting a home-based business, some of you. There's a lot of creative energy in here for you, Leo. A lot of creative stimulation. Jupiter really wants to help you understand yourself. When you have Jupiter in your own sign, yes, it brings prosperity opportunities to you. It brings new people into your life that are good for you. But even more important, it empowers you to understand yourself on new levels that you may not have understood before, like really coming to know yourself. And the more you're connected to your authentic power, the more powerful and effective you are in the world. And that's really what's been going on with you these last couple of years with Saturn and Scorpio pulling you into your personal foundation and strengthening that foundation so that as you move, Saturn climbs to the top of the chart for the next 20 years, you are effective in the world and you are not being experiencing great challenge because you don't have a strong foundation. We see this in the world all the time. You know, people rise to fame and fortune, but then they get kicked out because they don't have a strong foundation. And whatever challenges they're experiencing in the present, because they didn't have a strong spiritual foundation or a strong personal foundation, they, they start to decline. And so you're not here to decline, you're here to excel, you're here to grow, you're here to prosper, and you can do that in October. You know, yes, there's going to be some curveballs because with Uranus, it's expect the unexpected. We can't always understand what Uranus is about to do. We can think, okay, it's going over here, and then it goes over here. That's why Uranus is the most difficult to predict, because it always does what you don't think it's going to do. And it is in harmony with you, Leo, though. Aries is a sister sign. So it's easier for you to navigate this Uranian energy because it's in harmony with you and it's bringing new opportunity, new relationships, opportunity to market your services to the world, opportunity to connect with those of like mind throughout the world. And that's a wonderful energy. Now, Mercury goes direct on the 25th. And that's the time to sign, you know, I like the 26th or the 27th. Mars moves into Capricorn on the 26th. He is exalted in Capricorn. And that really starts to get your work house going. And that's very good because it harmonizes with your midheaven, which is the direction in life you need to go in, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world. And so that's a very good energy as well. And then, of course, you end October with Happy Halloween on the 31st. And that's your time to dress up and have fun and bring out that inner child. And so you want to look forward to that as well. Use October to clear out what no longer serves your soul evolution. You can use the Personal Path program to increase your joy and power. So you feel more effective in the world. You feel more effective in life. Make the needed adjustments in your relationships, in your work. Do what empowers you. Love is on for you in October. Mars is in that area for most of the month of true love and romance. You could be connecting with someone, for some of you, that lives at a distance from you. Perhaps, somewhere else in your country or even outside of your country. But that's okay because if that person really deeply connects with you, don't let time and space be a barrier. You can always jump on a plane and be together. With Jupiter in your sign all year, you are blessed. You are so blessed. And this can bring you all kinds of opportunity. It can bring you the opportunity to get published. It can bring you the opportunity to promote your products and services to the masses on a large scale. It can bring you someone wonderful that it feels like a soulmate, someone who understands you, someone who connects with you instantly. This is a wonderful time to look at your attitudes and perceptions and see, we don't get what we want, we get what we believe. And you want to make sure that you are aligned with what you want and that you believe it's possible to have your dreams come true, to have prosperity and true love and whatever your heart's desire is. Yes, Saturn is there and Saturn is still challenging. And if you're feeling restricted, limited, or held back, That's Saturn. Timing is everything. It may not be the time for you to launch the new business, to launch a new relationship. It may be time to still finish things up or cut back what's no longer working for you. Cut back what is not serving your soul evolution. The whole reason you're here is to evolve and expand. But when Saturn is squaring, Saturn restricts and limits and delays, and this does cause frustration. So you do want to look at if you've already been through that, or if you have some of that still to deal with, then that is going to be, part of the challenge. But, overall, this is a strong month for you in October. It is a power time where you can really move ahead in your work and in your financial resources, and pay attention to your health and what your health requires from you. Really look at your beliefs and are they still serving you? And by doing that, you are setting a strong foundation that can last you for the next 20, 30 years until Saturn's back in this area again for you in Scorpio. But it looks good. Love looks strong for those of you that are interested in a new love relationship, or for those of you that are already coupled. Mars is in that romantic area for you. Jupiter is encouraging it. Even the lunar eclipse is a wonderful harmonious energy for relationship for you. Money looks good. Jupiter is helping you. Even the Neptune is helping you. The Scorpio eclipse is helping you. Pay attention to your health. Whatever needs to be done, get it done. That way you're feeling strong and effective. So that's what I want to say. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Leo. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal astrology, this is a general forecast, or you're interested in coaching, those links are below in the Show More section. And until next time, Leo, be safe and sound. Safe and sound, hold your ground. We're safe and sound. I could lift you up. I could show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Hold your ground. We're safe and sound. I could show you love in a tidal wave of mystery. You'd still be standing next to me. We're safe and sound. Hold your ground. We're safe and sound.